We are here with the finals for the Dice Dojo ProQuest Singapore Classic Constructed event. I am Brian Hoffman with Adam Cook. Adam, what is about to go down in this finals?
All right, we have Aurora Shooting Star versus Cindra Drakai of Retribution. It's going to be an aggressive match, and here we go. Starting off with the
Well, that's one of those red cards, let me tell you.
red head jab. That's if it...
I think that's a Rising Resentment.
Rising Resentment, there we go. When this hits, you can banish a card and it costs one less.
Yep. And this is going into a Blood Runs Deep, flicking 2 daggers.
That's pretty good. 2 damage.
Leaking some damage, turn 0.
Arjun doesn't have much way to interact with.
He's just going to take the 2 there. Looking real quick, what are the legs that we've got for Cindra right now? Because I see Momentum, I see Blood Splattered Vest, Flick Knives.
And this is the one that makes a Crouching Tiger when you pop it.
Okay, and there's no AB on that, right?
Nope, we've got no AB here.
No AB for the Cindra. Let's see how that affects us. Wow, so we activated Cindra. We're flicking knives again. We're just trying to leak as much damage here as we can on turn 0.
Wow, actually, yeah. So we got 1 resource off the Blood Splattered Vest to bring the daggers back, and then flicked 1, saving a card for Arsenal. Arjun throws a burn-up shock just to chip 1 damage in.
And then draws back up. I see Scar for a Scar, Shelter, Gone in a Flash, and another burn-up shock. Since there's no AB, this is all going to be true damage. So Arjun's going to start off with a burn-up shock into a Scar for a Scar. Since he took that early damage, this is going to have the go again, 37 playing 38. That is perfectly lined up from Arjun.
Man, it's a pretty good start. You got your lightning card, you can swing, Starfall if you do so choose after this with go again.
Yep. Oh, and immediately committing those boots there, plus a dragon power it looks like. Starfall is then going to come in for 2, continuing to threaten that burn up.
Okay, we're not wanting to take the burn up shock
Another
damage
block
here.
there that looks like another Rising Resentment, and Gone in a Flash for 4. Arjun going off of Arsenal, but really trying to push this burn up, and we've got 1 card left in hand for Gabriel.
He's got 2. He used that leg piece on the first Scar, so he is going to be able to block this out. Yeah.
Ancestral Harmony and
Brand with Cinder Claw.
Brand with Cinder Claw.
I'm not sure if that was a red one.
So folds the entire hand here and is just going to ship it back with an Arsenal and hope that Arjun has a slower turn this way back.
Any merit in playing out this 1 card from Arsenal? Looks like no.
Decides not to. Yeah, there's your answer.
Yeah.
2 Flittering Charges in the hand for Arjun. I saw a Lightning Press as well, and maybe the last card was Static Shock. Either way, the first Flittering here is going to get go again off of the Lightning Press, and it's going to be an attack for 7. So let's see what Gabe thinks that the instant is going to be.
He's got a Sink below in hand, so he's probably like, yeah, I'll just cover this up for 4. Okay, it's like, well...
But it is 7, so...
I can't cover this up for 7, unfortunately.
Had that instant been the CLV, it would have been a perfect lineup to block it out fully, maybe sink a card and prevent the card draw, but instead this is just going to be 7 vanilla damage. Is he gonna throw it out there? Yep, he just wants to fix the hand a little bit.
No sink. Or maybe he likes...
Interesting.
He's like, I can play with these 3 cards.
Wonder, I mean, I don't see a snatch from Arjun, and he's just setting another 4, so... Nothing there that you would have needed to block with the sink, but...
Blocking with the throw daggers here, taking 1 damage.
And Arjun Arsenal's last card draws a Snatch, a Rabble, Sigil of Suffering, and another Snatch. So there's a hand with no lightning.
Okay,
might be a little harder to convert.
Tenacity for 1 dagger here.
And it's the only dagger.
Side. Yeah. I wonder what he's looking to do. Okay, didn't take the Blood Splattered Vest resource. So Brand with Cinder Claw will make the next attack Draconic here. This is a nice little play.
Yep, 2 Draconic Chain Link so he can get the other dagger back if he needs to.
Yeah, he's got 1 floating. So is he going to play one of those Chain Enders here?
Thinking about it.
Okay, Arjun lines up a block with a Snatch. Interesting choice here.
He's got another one in the hand, so a tough hand to convert.
Probably just not going to be able to get the go again. And he does. have one of the chain enders. It looks like that's Art of
Dragon Fire. So that's 2 true damage on attack, +5. Arjun down to 33, and then just...
So he's flicking the 1 dagger on the chain, and then he will likely buy them both back because that's 3 Draconic Chain Links here.
Takes 1 from the Suffering. No CLD for Arjun, so it's not going to net an extra card, but it is going to soak up 4 damage while presenting 1. So 0 card 5 on defense. Pretty good in these aggressive matchups.
That was a pretty good use of just a few cards to present some like odd breakpoints and...
Oh, Rabble reveals current funnel. That is 2 go again. Best card in the deck, baby. Humbling Aurora players everywhere.
Current funnel is such an interesting card. It primarily uses a blue 3 block in Aurora. Like, you know, Acilio, it's kind of a main card because you're looking to give attacks go again. And maybe use it for that purpose sometimes in Aurora, but here it's just giving his...
Is that a Skizik out of Arsenal? Oof. Skizik out of Arsenal.
By your voice as a seasoned Aurora player, I can tell that that's not what you want to be doing.
And I think his last card is Snatch, so I wonder if depending on how Gabriel blocks here, is Arjun going to give Snaps here to give go again and +1 to this Skizik and then threaten a Snatch draw, or are we just calling it here with a 3 with no go again?
Well, it is a quick matchup. Do you think it's worth it, maybe? Yeah, I think it depends on the block, right?
Yeah, if we see just 1 card here, I'd probably call it there, and then Arsenal to Snatch.
Now, it's interesting. I see a few D-reacts in Gabriel's hand here. I see a Sink Below, and what is that, like a
Maybe a wax on? Yeah.
A wax on? And a Tenacity. Gabriel's hand's not looking like it does as much.
He's just going to sink
offense.
this here. Yeah, so definitely not worth the snaps here because you're not even going to get an extra point of damage. You might as well make them overblock with the sink here and Arsenal to Snatch. Oh, it did have?
But he did. So the thing about the
using
a D-react is Arjun's got to make that decision before he sees the sink.
Right. I didn't notice that he had already broken it. All right, he did it, and there's the wax on. Yep, so no card draw. A little punished there, but like you said, he had no real way of knowing there after giving snaps to the Skizik.
Yeah.
Just have to see what the hand is on the way back. We know there's a current funnel in it at least.
True story. We'll see if he can convert that to damage, whether it be giving an attack go again or just pitching for a rune chance.
And then
Starfall.
It's just 2 cards coming back for Gabriel. Maybe we're just clarifying life totals here before getting into it. Looking to start with that first card in hand. What is it?
Dagger. No blocks on the dagger. There.
What do we got there? Is that a... All these cards look the same, man.
Another head jab. This is the one you can only play on the second. It only has go again if it's on the second chain link.
So we're just sending an attack, flicking a dagger,
yeah,
and keeping that arsenal, I guess.
No, what has he got there? Because it could be another chain ender. He's got some floating, so he can definitely buy the daggers back here. Dude, it's a CNC. Look at that. Was not expecting that. CNC becoming popular in this last week in various decks.
Maybe it's just a popper of choice that you can also sometimes play.
You know, I think it's such a strong card. Obviously, its price kind of reflects that. But you know, often your opponent's going to have a high value target in Arsenal.
Speaking of high value, Arjun is starting off his turn with Arc Lightning, and we know that Gabriel has no arcane barrier, so there's going to be some damage here. Into a Surge that gets go again off the Arc Lightning, just keeping the hand going. And we know about a current funnel in hand, right? So that's going to be a Grasp activation, which is going to net an extra point of arcane damage due to Arc Lightning.
True. And then probably swing Starfall.
Plus Starfall, turning your blue into, what is that, 5 value? Pretty good.
Dang.
Those are Florian blue numbers.
It's the -2 on the Ravenous Rabble, but
plus the Skyward Serenade, another 0 for 5, 1 card 5, thanks to Arc Lightning.
How about that? What an addition in the armory deck for Aurora.
So now I wonder if the current funnel is the last card in hand, maybe we forego the extra damage and we're just going to swing Starfall, make an embodiment, and set up our next turn. Now that we're off of Snapdragon Scalers, you really don't want to brick a hand.
I agree. That seems like a solid choice.
Life totals aren't low enough yet, I think, that you just are trying to push max damage, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see an embodiment off of the blue.
Yeah.
But first we got Forgo again with Skizik, and that'll also ping another one because Arc Lightning is still active. Gabriel at 28, and gonna have to start blocking sooner than later.
This is fascinating. I've seen there's been a lot of defensive cards out of Gabriel so far.
Yep, we saw the Wax-Offs, the Sinks.
It's not what you would necessarily expect from a Draconic Ninja.
Yeah, the builds have changed a lot since Brody won in Memphis a few months ago. It seems like they're playing more blues now. Still no AB, though.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder what's behind that choice. Maybe the Dragon Scalers just allow you a lot of value off of a small hand.
Blocking with a Blood Runs Deep here.
That's right.
Nailed it.
Is it?
Yeah,
indeed.
And then we got a Starfall for 2. Yeah, that's a tough one to block with. Yep, and it was the current funnel. We see 2 floating. I'm expecting... I mean, I suppose you... Yep, you did Aurora, but I was going to say you could theoretically end the turn with the Rune Chant, and then if your next hand has like a CLV or a second strike, the Rune Chant is going to guarantee some value there. Oh, we do see a CLV and a Sigil of Suffering in the hand. And another Arc Lightning. Arjun, calm down. Oh,
name a better duo, right?
Eesh. So, yep, he's just plays CLV. How about 1 arcane damage for you? I'll draw a card here. Just a 1-card 9 with that Sigil of Suffering thanks to CLV. Draws a Rabble, so we know next turn's going to be doable.
If you're an Aurora fan, you'll love to see it.
It is truly disgusting.
Alright, so what do we got here? We've got an embodiment. We have another Arc Lightning.
And drawing a card.
Arjun immediately reaches for the top
Is that
of the
an
deck.
E-Strike?
It is an E-Strike.
Oh my god, we can draw a card with that.
No. What does he have? Like an electric?
I think it's a discharge. Yep, discharge, Rabble, E-Strike. I wouldn't be surprised if E-Strike draws a card and bottoms the discharge.
Yeah, maybe just searching for another attack.
Yep, because...
throw more damage on.
He's thinking about it. Yep.
He
down to the Rabble. Yep. 5 go again.
Huh. Maybe he wants to pitch that discharge.
Oh, yeah, we want to keep CLV around, sure.
Right?
I forgot it didn't have any counters on it yet. It just drew an extra card on his opponent's turn because it is a perfectly balanced card.
It's drawn 2 cards so far.
Cindra's down to 15 all of a sudden. Starfall for 2, pitching that discharge. CLV's going to stick around for another turn.
2 damage. Yeah, we'll let it go through.
+1 True Arcane. Bing, 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 down to 12. Arjun still at 27. And we're just going to Arsenal whatever that mystery last card was.
Put a flow counter on that CLV. Bottoming the lightning card. Arsenal.
We draw Current Funnel, Serenade, Rabble.
No,
maybe
Gabriel
another
held some cards for this hand, so you can imagine some aggressions coming back.
Starting with Ignite, so that's going to discount his next attack action after this first one. We have not seen a Mask of Momentum trigger this game. He's not drawing cards like Aurora is.
Now, Ignite will discount the daggers as well, right?
I do believe so.
I believe so.
They sure should. Playing this card?
This is wild. Alright, so he does come in with that dagger. He doesn't pitch anything, so our suspicion must be correct.
Our 1-block Grasp of the Arknight covers that up perfectly.
Yeah. Gabriel says, yeah, no reactions here.
No dagger to flick. Now he might. So is that a Brand with Cinderclaw?
Brand with Cinderclaw. So next attack will be Draconic. This is already 3 Draconic Chain Links.
So Cinder's going to get that dagger back. Presumably going to want to flick here first to recur both of them.
I believe so.
Not yet, though. Just taking 3 to 22 is Arjun.
I think
Breaking for a Crouching Tiger here.
Yeah, I think he wants to get this chain, keep the chain open for Mask of Momentum. So
Yep.
you would want to hold the Flick Knives back in case Arjun decides to block on a later chain link.
Yep, and with this Crouching Tiger, you can just go a little wider like that. Okay.
Searching for a Crouching Tiger. It's crouching very, very deep somewhere.
Quite literally. He said whatever. I'll just use something else.
I think
It's in there.
we may actually
It's
have
in there.
for tournament integrity's sake, I think our judge may be making a Crouching Tiger token for
On
him
the
here.
spot.
Yeah, so
It's Gabriel is like, I'll be honest, I never thought I'd make it to this point. I have not yet generated a Crouching Tiger with these legs.
no.
But I mean, while we're just analyzing the game here, unless this it
So
could
let's
be a
look
big
at the
turn.
life total.
Yeah,
20,
it's
22 to 12. Yeah, and we do see
all
a
right.
cracked ball.
A crouching bauble coming in here.
It's coming in, and it's just coming in for 0.
Draft All-Star crack bauble. That's
Right.
just to extend the chain, flick a dagger
But
there.
that's a fascinating interaction because you have the Crouching Tiger coming in for 0, but you can still flick, meaning that 0 attack will get the on hit.
Into Blaze Headlong.
Now this will be
This one's threatening mask.
Yes. So 4 breakpoint. That's a really interesting interaction there.
Gets the daggers back.
Getting the daggers back. So we're 21-12 here.
2 cards left, so hopefully the one in hand can pitch to some dagger swings, and then there we go.
He's throwing a dagger with throw daggers, and if this connects, you draw a card.
Yep.
So first, I think he's trying to. It is in reactions, so he's gonna draw a card from throw daggers before further blocks or reactions are declared.
Now, interesting, Arjun has Balance of Justice. So now, if Mask of Momentum triggers and Gabriel draws a second card, he better hope that he can kill Arjun, or Arjun's going to be coming back with 6 cards plus Channeling Valley.
Arjun hasn't blocked with a single.
Yep, he's holding
card this
everything.
turn. And Cindra's at 12 life.
Yeah, that's pretty scary. Arjun's at 16, so
scary.
you've got some work to do if you're Gabriel here. Arjun moving that CLV closer to the center of the table, just the imposing presence.
Oh my. I think Gabriel's just Arsenal with I ping 2. I wonder what he drew.
Oh, disaster.
That's incredibly impactful here. You gotta.
Oh, man. So we're giving Arjun a 6th card for no value. Oh, no.
We gotta be thinking he drew into like 2D reacts?
Yeah,
We've
it's
seen
gotta
a
be
lot. It's
something
gotta
like
D
that,
reacts,
right? Maybe Ancestral Empowerment or one of the buff cards. He had nothing else to do
Oh my
there.
gosh, so we have a 6-card hand over
Ugh.
here with a CLV.
Yep, it's a blue pitching for the
And
Starfall.
what do you think about this? Arjun's just coming in for 1 with.
It's not even face down at this point. We know that whatever attack hits is going to draw at least 1 card because of the CLV on the table.
Yeah.
If he has a second one, it gets a little out of control, and Gabriel could very easily explode on this turn.
Oh.
Yep, it's a second CLV.
So we can draw. Oh, okay, but
We have a D-React.
We have a D react, so covering this up.
Arjun 2 floating, though, because he pitched a blue there, so we can
But
make an
just so
embodiment
many.
to unbrick the rest of the hand.
You can make a rune chant,
Yeah.
and you're definitely drawing 2 cards here.
Yep, because no AB from Gabriel, so unless he's got exactly Shelter from the Storm. A third CLV! What is happening?
Coming in like DJ Khaled here,
Oh,
and he's
another
gonna
one.
draw.
3 cards off of this Skizik.
Oh,
Wow. Well, that's how Aurora gets a bunch of living legend points, I guess. Yep,
Arjun's-
draw 3, please.
Arjun just sat there stone faced during,
Oh, what a
during
killer.
the last defensive turn and knew that he was going to be looking at 9 cards? What 9-ish cards?
Yeah. Just casual. There's another wax on. I'm going to cover that, but let's just keep going. How about a Rabble? Surely this one comes in for 4. It's another core funnel!
It's blue again.
You have got to be kidding me.
Current funnel just.
Oh my god, I keep
Wow.
wondering why we Aurora players are running a 0 for 2 go again in our deck. It keeps evading me.
But look at this. Gabriel's now played both a wax on and a wax off. So
He gets a Zen
he's
State!
gonna make a Zen State token. Oh my gosh.
Oh, well, it's not an Arc Lightning turn, but that certainly helps stem the bleeding a little bit as he drops to 11. We're going to pitch another
Man,
Serenade.
if only he had that before the Rune Chant came in, that would have been great.
Pitch Serenade, gone a flash for 4 go again. We have 2 lightning cards now in the pitch zone, so 2 of our CLVs get to stick around.
Man, and he's coming back again. Hey, it was a somersault.
Yep,
on the
somersault's the gone in a
so
flash.
4 more damage at the end here.
And still looks
Honestly,
like...
with all that flash that's gone on Arjun's side of the board, I'm surprised that Gabriel's still at 11 here.
Truly.
He's got 1 card left. I wonder what he's thinking. What's he going to do with this 1 card? It's like a block. Maybe it's a 2 block or something. So he's like,
Goes to 8. Arjun gets to keep an arsenal, 2 Channel Lightning Valleys. Oh boy.
Wow.
And let's see if Gabriel has the 0 for 16 in hand. Otherwise, Arjun's just going to get to kind of take this and say whatever, man.
Man, but you love to see that Sensei's token. That is
Yep,
cool.
that helps. Ooh, now if Gabriel's... Okay, so Gabriel just arsenals. If he had sent that attack there, and Arjun has a Sigil of Suffering in hand...
Would draw 2 cards off that?
Oh, man. So
Gabriel making the right decision by not coming at Arjun that turn.
depending on what Arjun's arsenal is, though, he might not have a way to turn on the Starfall and Aurora hero power, because it looks like the rest of his hand is Current Funnel, Rabble, Sigil of Suffering. So we got to see what the arsenal is.
Okay. Let's see here. So he did reveal on this Entwine?
Yeah, he channeled and revealed the Current Funnel to
Okay,
fuse.
Current Funnel, right.
And there goes the blood splattered vest, plus another
Grabbing
blood
that
runs
back.
deep.
Gonna throw it back.
Okay,
on
so
combat
beautiful. The arsenal is somersault. That turns on all of our lightning cards. Now that current funnel gets to be a full value blue, which can pitch to grasp, guarantee card draw off these CLVs. Arjun's going to be sending another 7 card hand to our 8 life Cindra.
Is that a dual threat?
It kind of looks like a dual threat.
He's thinking, do I want to let him draw on this?
Oh, you just can't stop it. Like, you've already seen the current funnel, so you know that...
There's plenty of pitch for a
Oh, disaster.
Oh, but we have the 1 damage prevention. I get it.
Oh,
now.
the Zen
Okay.
State. That turns off the rune chant, of course.
Well, interesting that he blocked with a full card on that Starfall there.
Instead
You
of
could've
giving
just
maybe
thrown-
flick knives or something.
Yeah. I mean, because you're starting to get at lower life totals here. But flick knives is pretty important. to
Pretty
see this.
brutal for the end game states, but we are in these end game
Arjun
states.
finally hits a red off the top with a rabble here.
Oh, okay, I get it. So sometimes it's a reasonable card. I was confused.
But Gabriel doesn't have a 3 block left, so he's
Oh,
gonna have to
throws the
block
mask, yup.
mask and the blaze.
Now it looks like he did.
I see. Is it because the Zen State would prevent the rune chant from
Yep,
coming in?
yep.
So Arjun can't get the free draws.
Oh
here.
man! All right, so he doesn't get the draws. The CLVs
Wow,
are gone.
Gabriel weathered the storm
Sheesh.
for 2 CLVs. That's pretty good.
Now he's got to just send it back with none of his armor.
Gabriel
But
biding his time here.
okay, we see double entwine. We see a discharge and static shock. I think is the 4th card.
If you're Gabriel, you got to be hoping for a brick.
And this ain't it. This is a 4-card 15 if my math is right. We get to go entwine into discharge static shock for 7.
He's gonna have to block with at least 3 cards just to survive here.
He's got suffering in the arsenal, which has not had to be used because he's not giving Gabriel an opportunity to attack. And this hand can definitely push lethal, so this is going to require some cards from Gabe. You could say no blocks here and still not be dead to a lightning press, but he's going to block with another dual threat, take 1 down to
Takes
7.
1. He's like, we've seen all those.
Do it
CLVs.
again.
There's no more CLVs coming.
Double checking what discharge is.
Yeah, revealing it for the 4 go again on this entwine. So is he just gonna play it into something else? He's got that The discharge together with
Static Shock, I'm pretty sure. So if Static Shock hits, that's another piece of true arcane damage.
Yes.
No, that's
Or
yeah, it
Static
is.
Strike? I don't.
I thought it was a Skizzic at first.
No, I think you're right.
It is a Static
I
Shock.
think it's static shock. That's just a lot of damage. I mean, you gotta block one card, and it's gotta be
It's got to be a 3-block. You
block,
can't go to
right?
1.
okay. All right, we got D reacts again. So it's a 3-block plus the.
Loyalty Beyond the Grave or the other one?
I think it was the break point, the destroy your arsenal.
Oh, Breaking Point.
Rupture, yeah, breaking point. Yeah. They're not playing.
And Gabriel just had to draw back up.
Alright, it's like,
oh, man, here
man.
we go again. 5 go again. And do I see another Discharge plus Surge in the hand? So we can send another 12 here.
That's a lot of damage.
Just, yeah, every turn chipping him away, and Gabriel cannot respond with anything.
Gotta
Here's
block
2
here.
cards. Press it. Oh, and that
That's
will
gonna be the
do
game.
it. Arjun Garg wins back-to-back pro quests at the Midwest area with Aurora Shooting Star, making sure that she will be gone before next week. And there's the gold foil slammed on the
We
table.
do have a gold foil.
Oh, we
It
get
looks
to
like he's
rip
gonna
it?
Open it here.
I mean, I guess we'll keep the video going just until he rips the gold foil, or I could
Let's
oh
zoom it in.
yeah.
What would you like to see here? Starfall?
If it was me opening it,
yeah.
yeah, Starfall would be pretty good.
I mean, Aurora's going, but come on.
But it's so pretty.
It's beautiful, right?
Maybe a Vexing Quill Hand.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
All right, let's see it. Well grounded.
Ooh, well grounded. That one is highly relevant.
Yeah, that is some Florian stuff right there. Good for Arjun.
Yeah, if he chooses to go the Runeblade route, you got your equipment there.
You got your prevention. And that is the game, folks. Thanks for sticking it out with us.